Guys, I would like to start this off with rest in peace to this young lady here. This story is insane and it's sad. It just shows you that not everyone really cares about family when it comes to Christmas Day. We've all been young. A lot of us, our favorite thing about the holiday was to receive gifts and stuff like that. The older you get and the more you can start affording the stuff you really want and you don't really have to wait or ask or put it on a gift list, you really see it's like, I don't care about the gifts. I prefer not even getting a gift sometimes. I just feel awkward about it a lot of times. So it's like sometimes it's even easier not getting a gift, if that makes any sense. But my favorite thing now about the holidays that is actually harder for me to get than the actual material things I want to buy for myself is family. Due to moving, due to my mom now living in one place, my father living in another place, cousins living over here, my girl's family living over there, we over here, like it's not even like drivable distance anymore. All my friends are in another state, so it's like moving. We've been moving quite a bit. There's a couple things I always wanted to do in my life after college graduation, and we're kind of doing those things now. But every positive always comes a negative, and I've noticed the number one thing is no fam. No fam. It's like, damn. No, you still have your friends. You guys play the video games on stuff together online, so that hits less, and everybody's adulting now. We're all, not really hanging out like we used to. So friends is a little bit easier because we could always travel and see each other, or turn the P5, throw on the headset, and play a game together. Family though, it hurts because I used to only have to really worry about my New York fam. Now having my mother there too, that's always like the L on the holidays now. That's one thing that I know. But as a kid, you don't really understand things like that yet. And it looks like these two brothers here really didn't understand that because they were arguing over gifts, and arguing over gifts ended up leading to one of them taking out his sister out of this earth while she was holding a newborn child. Technically, not even technically, yeah, his nephew. I was about to be like, essentially, no, it's his nephew, I believe. Yeah, that's his nephew. It's just sick to me. Let's let the sheriff talk a little bit more about exactly what happened, and we'll share commentaries at the end.
14-year-old who's mad at the 15-year-old because mom's not buying equal amounts of gifts. And at that point, Abrielle was in the driveway and she was...
Like, what gifts were the moms buying? I need to know what the gifts were. Again, you get me? Like, I feel bad because the gifts shouldn't even make a difference in the story, but it's like, I need to know what you got that made you really go that crazy. Like, what made you crash out? That your brother opens something, you're like, oh, it's lit. That's what he got? Oh, it's lit. You open your shit and you got a box of Crest toothpaste. Like, what did you get? What did you get that made you go 0 to 37,000? Like, not even 0 to 1,000, brother, because you took it as far as you can take it. Do something like this to not only your family, to the future nephew that would now live without his mother, to always hear about his uncle. Like, you really just... Remember, everybody said that Kanye yelled to that girl, you want to get exiled? That's you did it to yourself, my guy. Like, when you come out of prison, because you're a juvenile, he's 14. When he comes out of prison, what? He's going to be like 25, 30 or something? You still have your future ahead of you to an extent because you're going to have a crazy record. So what's the chances you'll really find a position and you're going to start your resume at 25, 30? The future's not bright. Hopefully you're really good at investing in cryptocurrency or some shit or stocks. But with that slim chance of that not happening, you took yourself away from your fam. Like, it's sick to me.
Carrying her 10-month-old baby.
10 months.
Carrier in her hand. And her brother killed her.
A fight between two teenage brothers over Christmas presents ends with their older sister dead, one of them wounded, and both of them facing charges. Good evening. I'm Keith Cate.
I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. The sheriff's office says the older brother shot his younger brother after learning he shot their sister, who was trying to get the squabble to end. All of this happened.
Trying to get the squabble to end was wild. That was a wild statement right there. That caught me off guard. But that's another thing that I read online too. Yeah, the brother ends up hearing that the little brother shot the sister because the fight originally started with him. They separated from each other, trying to calm down. The little brother goes outside, pulled out a weapon on his brother inside the house and asks him for a fade. The brother don't want to take that fade. You should have took that fade. I would never get marked out by a little brother. That's impossible. I'm not getting marked out by any nigga. A little brother is definitely not going to be the first one to mark me out. Let's start it that way. So that fade should have been accepted. I accept your duel. That's exactly what I would have replied. I accept your duel. He goes outside trying to calm down. I guess he still has his heat on him. Goes outside. His sister comes out like, bro, you tweaking. Like, why are you really taking it this serious? It's Christmas Day, all that. And I guess he starts spazzing on his sister. Going crazy. Ends up popping her once in the chest. And that's one shot allegedly. And that one shot allegedly was the shot that took her out of this earth. He comes outside because he hears the shot. He has his weapon drawn and he allegedly fires. And that round hits his brother, the little brother, now in the stomach. Little brother survives. I believe they said he's stable condition after having surgery and stuff. But it's like, yo, this is insane. My mind can't even wrap around it. Like, it's just crazy.
Happened on Christmas Eve, in the Ridgecrest neighborhood of Pinellas County on 22nd Avenue Southwest, just off Trotter Road. News Channel 8's Trevor Sohaki joined.
Like, where is this in Florida? Where is this in Florida? I need somebody to explain. My phone, I forgot, is tweaking. I need to make my statement clear. Like I said, this shit is never in the city. Like, this is always on some out. And I guess Tampa and Jacksonville and Tallahassee, them spots is cities. But yo, Tampa Bay area. I'm telling you, I'm never wrong. Is why I'm not going to Tampa Bay. I'm telling you, I'm never wrong. That shit is always, every time I end up looking it up, because this always happens. Because my phone starts blowing up. Niggas in Orlando. Niggas in Miami. Like, it's rare. It's rare when it's Miami and Orlando. I'm not saying things don't happen. Things happen in both cities. I've seen a dude with no hands and just feet stab somebody with scissors on South Beach before. We've seen crazy things. But I'm just saying, everybody tries to pin it down on the two main spots that I be at. And I'm like, nah, bro, it really never is. Because every time I look this up, there's always somewhere in Florida that I'm probably never going to go.
Joins us live from the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office with more. Trevor.
Trevor,
well, Jen, Keith, the sheriff said that these arguments over Christmas presents, they happen all the time, just not with guns. The sheriff said these two boys have been arrested before, and now he's asking for the laws to change. A Christmas Eve tragedy for one Largo family.
She's just a woman going about life, doing her thing with her two kids, trying to make a living, trying to make it, and, you know, her brother.
What confuses me about the brother going to prison is, like, isn't that stand your ground? What I read online was that I believe they said that the uncle or somebody disarmed the younger brother after he shot the sister. So the reason he still got arrested was because they said that there was time that the brother put the weapon down, and I guess he wasn't physically a threat. But I'm like, bro, he just killed somebody. Who said that? Who said that he was disarmed? I didn't see that. I just come outside, I see my sister bleeding to death, and I see him standing right there who shot the shot, and I see a firearm. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know how many firearms he might have had on him. Like, I don't know. It just seems like in Florida, if you're gonna do something like this is the state to do that. Because at the end of the day, he kind of did defend his family. We don't know. He originally was mad at me, so he took her out. Where do you think he was coming next? I felt like I was the next victim. I felt like I might have been the next one that would be in front of that barrel. Bro, don't bring me to court. Don't bring me.
Pinellas County Sheriff Bob Gualtieri said 23-year-old Abrielle Baldwin was shot by her 14-year-old brother because he was arguing over Christmas presents with his 15-year-old brother.
The fact that you get upset, you get two 14, 15-year-olds that get upset with each other because one got more, I mean, that happens. I mean, that's kid stuff. But not with guns.
The sheriff said the 15-year-old was home, saw his
Christmas.
sister lying in the driveway, then shot his younger brother. The sheriff said Abrielle later died at the hospital, leaving behind an 11-month-old baby and 6-year-old son.
The problem is you got way too many kids out there with way too many guns.
The sheriff used much of his press conference today venting against the laws surrounding minors and gun possession.
Because if we don't slow it down, we got a big problem. And I've never seen it as bad as it is with the number of crime guns that are on the street.
Sheriff Gualtieri said in the last 30 days, his office recorded 17 guns stolen from unlocked cars. He said people need to lock up their cars and guns and asked the legislature to make the penalties tougher for kids caught with guns.
The laws need to change. We need to get serious and then we need to get tough, and these kids need to get locked up. Send a message.
And at the end of the day, even if his brother was defending himself and all that, he's only 15 as well. So why are you a 15-year-old with a weapon as well? You get me? A big brother is really only 15. He's still a kid. So it's like, does that also come in? Like, all right, even if you don't go to jail for the murder and they can't pin that on you, you still got to do time for having the weapon on you, right? I'm sure that's how things work.
The sheriff said the 14-year-old is in the hospital right now recovering from that gunshot wound to the stomach, and the 15-year-old is in a mental health facility, but he said both of these boys will end up in custody. Keith?
Well, Trevor's a sheriff.
Mental facility because he saw his sister get slayed by his little brother and then he shot his little brother. I can see, yeah, you can't put him just straight out to the population now.
Kids, 14, 15 years old, but
and sorry, I don't mean the population outside like us. I mean the population to everyone in prison, like just the free world. Like, I go walk around the cell now with all the anger, bro. When they try to start hazing him and that boy exploding, he going 0 to 27,000. So you really got to keep him calm down to understand and process what the hell he just went through in the last couple hours. But like they said, they still both going to jail.
14-year-old, the one that fired the shot that killed the sister, will he face murder charges as an adult, do you think?
Well, the sheriff did say that the Pinellas Pasco State Attorney is looking over all the facts of the case, and they'll be the one to decide whether to charge that 14-year-old as an adult. Keith?
That's always weird to me too how that works. Can they charge him as an adult? Can they charge him as, or are they going to charge him as a child? I read online that if he is charged as a minor, that life in prison for a minor for a murder like that really means that he could probably only have to sit down 11 years until he's 25 to 30 or something like that. I think it said 25 though, which is crazy. It's insane. That's why a lot of people always have, you know, those gangs. They always got the young kids crashing out. You know what I mean? They got the young dudes crashing out because you gonna do 27 to 30 years, but if somebody's under 18, probably like under 15 around there, they're gonna do life for them again. Could be up to the age of 25. Like, that's crazy. What do you guys think about all this? I just think it's greed. It's sad. Like the sheriff said, I also gotta understand that they're children. I've heard siblings argue about dumber stuff before, like always trying to fight, always trying to throw hands. So I can see how he's saying that it's regular for two kids to fight or argue about who got more gifts or better gifts or whatever. But to the fact that you start bringing out weapons, that's just insane. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. We surpassed 5,000 subscribers on that way to 10, man. Guys, all I can tell you, man, is love yours. Love your family. Go listen listen to J. Cole if you need to. I don't know what to do. Woo-saw, rub your ears, but you should really never crash out to this level. This is a level that you can never return back to. And it's like, yeah, even if he does that little bit of time, bro, you're literally gonna live the rest of your life with no family. And if they forgive you, when they do the New Testament in the Bible, they gotta have a chapter, because you dead for life. I can't wait to see you, free you. I'm gonna be outside screaming, free him. I'm gonna pay for your lawyer, because I want you to beat this case. So you can meet me outside. Like, you get me? Nah, this don't even make no damn sense, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I kind of feel bad for the 15-year-old too. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, but I do feel bad for the 15-year-old, because if I see you do something like that, I think I can see that reaction. I can see his reaction. Now I just need to know how the situation was when he came outside. Was the little brother disarmed and the weapons on the floor and he's further away? I can still see that anger too, though. You just bodied my sis, and see that crash out. So the 15-year-old, I feel bad for. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do feel bad for her. I can't wait for more information to share. The 13, 14-year-old, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. You deserve hell, not even prison. Like, that is just evil. I don't think evil comes with an age. Evil comes with action, and that action is disgusting. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about all this though. Is there more information that I might have missed or not heard in this video, or I did not cover? Please let me know down below.